Hi, hello, and welcome back to Vaesen Salt Upon Her Pillow, a Vaesen mini campaign on this wonderful Twitch channel, Sword and Key. The second I start talking, all dogs wake up. This is so typical. We are here today with three of my favorite people. Sadly, Mikyl had previous engagements and will not be playing today. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen to Ferdinand while he's out. Don't make that face, Liz. We'll make sure terrible things happen to him while he's here. My name is Anniek. I go by she, they pronouns. I will GMing this fun game, fun for me at least. We will be running a homebrew mystery that has a few content warnings about people being flayed and, other such fun things. So take care of yourself. And if you're thinking, oh, that's maybe a little much for me, feel free to step away, either check back in later or don't, depending on how much too far things are for you. In a second, we'll go around and have my players briefly tell us who they're playing today. And we'll do a little sneak preview. We'll do Eva last because Eva actually has to recap today. So we'll just start with Liz.
It's me. I wasn't prepared. Hi, friends. I'm Liz.
I saw you put the pencils down.
It's true. I will be playing Anya O'Shea, who is a servant of Madeline's, who is probably going to go next since...
How did you guess?
Oh, my incredible powers of deduction.
Oh, so proud of you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Baker, and I will be playing Madeline Sinster. Yeah. I'm your academic with zero social skills.
That's what you have servants for, right?
Exactly.
And last but certainly not least for today, Eva.
Hi, hello. Eva, I actually think cut off while I'm talking. We'll see how this it is cutting in and out. Okay. What?
It's fine, I'm still looking for Liz's character sheet anyway. It's in here somewhere, I know it is.
I'm always the problem child, it's fine.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I put you in this game for a reason, it's fine.
Hi, hello, I'm Eva, and today I am playing Niamh Doyle, who is she, they. And I have the dubious honor of doing our recap from so that works. My defense sound checks, but
Several of them.
We did. Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting any cutting in at
you're not
now.
because it's not in Zoom, it's
OBS.
because I have to bump the game. Which means I have to and noise suppression. This is how the sausage is made, folks. It is not pretty.
Educational.
Hashtag
educational.
educational. And I should have copied the settings. Game, but I didn't think about it until it was... So, hopefully that's better. Session 1. I'd carry... us! It carried us!
Yes!
It's going to.
We didn't quite get there, but we were close.
Indeed.
It also carried news from afar.
We started in November 1880. Ferdinand, our extreme rich, at his London. Madeline was asleep in the library. Not good. Back. Anya, servant of Madeline, but also not really of the Rose House. We're society members of. Sort of, it's that middle ground of being
awkward at
issue
all.
are.
Still planning.
That later. Which leaves Niamh outside to accept the that arrives. Not addressed to her. But as the head of the anyway. Off of her. And basically out at Ireland. Society member is stationed in town, investigating a break-in, odd weather, rougher than usual. The nearest large town is Galway, and it's actually not that far away. So that seems where we're gonna next on ourselves. None of us really asked if that is something that we when the out that we all sort of fine. Baker, filling in, please.
Did Mikyl take the oath before he left?
We were all already established members.
Oh no,
I know,
she
but
means
we're
the one
suppo-
for the trip for
Yeah.
this.
Did Ferdinand take the oath?
We're gonna find out.
We
We
haven't
haven't
left
left
yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
But like I was already making notes that we need to take the oath, and then I went, wait, did Ferdinand?
I did not realize that we had to.
Every single
That's
time.
so
Because
funny.
when we come
I
back-
had questions about that last time, and Anniek
Yeah.
was like, "No, every time before you leave." On a
because
trip.
And every time you come back.
And every time you come back.
Yeah, because it cures you of your mental illness from the trauma you just experienced.
Not
always.
Some of the mental illness, not all of
Some.
it.
Some of the trauma.
mental
The
problems.
goddess saves us.
There's some of us. Okay, tune in for season 3 of our regular scheduled Vaesen.
Poor Rollo.
Anyway, essentially we start preparing for our trip, which means that Madeline kind of searched through, and Ferdinand searched through the library. Vaesen in the area, notable public influence, some might say. I guess just general town information. And Anya goes to look combat Hawkins and gets it. And it is gory and delightful. Anniek has a gift of animating the dead.
Thank you.
Ferdinand sends word Adams. Right, that's how.
It's a person by person pronunciation at this
Or-
point, I believe.
Cool, cool,
I
cool.
thought it was like Mick Addins.
Well, there's
Yeah,
no
it's not-
N in it, so
It isn't. It's
There
not
is an
Mick
I.
Adams, but that's what you all turned it into the second you saw the name written down. So who am
None
I
of us
to
are Irish,
correct
so
you
that's
at
fine.
this point.
Americans, what are you gonna do
Mick
with us?
Add Ims.
There is an I in there. It's like
There is an I in there.
M, right? Macadamia.
Ims.
Macadamias.
Hey, one of us is dyslexic and has like can't do phonics, so maybe like help me out here. I'm trying.
I don't know.
hey, that's
Oh, but if it was though,
That's not for you.
get that out of your mouth.
cat jail. Anyway, so we all get bonuses, and Ferdinand is not only rich, disgustingly rich. Like 1%? Is that what we're?
Ew.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
used
so we
the
don't-
talent to give himself even more money.
Yes, Baker.
I was never told what my advantage was. I was just told I had a +1.
Yes,
I
you could
rewatched-
just
That is your.
Yes.
That is, you carry that forward to a test of your choosing during the mystery.
Oh, just any test.
Yes, because Liz and Liz trained very specifically to one skill, and you did more of a general "what are we dealing with" check.
I also
Okay.
bonus like that where when relevant I can be like, aha, I would like to add my
Yeah, but for you, like for the two of you, it's one time a +1, whereas Liz has a chance if she rolls like not correctly, but if she rolls well, that she can actually gain an increase in the skill.
Okay.
yeah. All bonuses.
Different flavors. Some more permanent than others.
Ferdinand sends word ahead to that entourage us will coming on by, which I guess is something I would argue unannounced. But that could just and he goes about studying so hard all shipping schedule, all everything to get the press route, money, no object, 4 people and a dog, Irish setter sized dog. Get us from London, where Rose. What he doesn't do is tell any of the rest of us about travel plans. So that goes. In the middle of the night, not really middle of the night. It's most.
It's mostly morning. Because look, the beef Wellington took a while.
Yes. Ferdinand has a secret skill, which, or at least his compatriots.
It's very specific. It's just beef Wellington.
Nothing else.
He's
It's
so
the
funny.
only thing he knows how to cook.
And it was timed for breakfast, so. But none of us know it was him. We all think it. So pre-dawn wakes up hearing. He investigates. Nope. Unfamiliar flowing script. She's not really cool sent anyone. No idea who specific that could reference. Wellington. Niamh wakes up. Rifle. Madeline wakes early. Time in a while, having slept in bed, and feels great. That is a can event. Anya is sent to the eyes. Blank check. So I cannot wait to see what she comes back with.
Oh boy.
And left off. And Madeline dining room eating. Ferdinand eggs packed that none of us. And Anya out. I believe this.
Yes, this is a Thursday. The very next Thursday. Ferdinand, fully packed, looks at you eating beef Wellington and going, well, glad you're enjoying the food, but we were supposed to have left 10 minutes ago.
Left for where?
The train station. The train station.
What?
I see where things went wrong. I will go on ahead and fix what is apparently a mistake. Katie? I had originally made arrangements for all of us, but if you are not ready yet, that is fine. I will simply repurchase your tickets once I get to the station. Now, your plan will be to come after me once you are ready to leave. We will be taking a train, an express train, to the port, where we will board a ship. We'll see if you catch up with me. Otherwise, I will also repurchase your boat tickets. We will take the steamship to Cork, where we will reconvene. If you're too far behind me, I will also prepay a stagecoach after the next train in Ireland. Just pick up your messages when you get to the next town. But I have told the McAdams to expect me, and I cannot delay.
I'm sorry, did you say Adams?
I did.
There, I don't know.
Anyway, I seem to be missing a third of my entourage. Anyway, I'm sure she's doing important things. I must away.
Buying supplies.
Excellent. I will leave your tickets on your name, Miss Sinster, and you can distribute them to the rest.
Sounds perfect.
Well, then, enjoy the rest of your breakfast. He does the half bow that he can't do a proper bow because his hands are full of suitcases. He doesn't normally carry himself, and turns to go.
Madeline will look over at Niamh and go, I'm so glad his planning and communication hasn't changed since our college days.
I can only imagine. What?
Repeat?
What supplies do you have on you?
Oh, some medical supplies, some travel food in case we end up having to rough it, some sleeping bags, tents, those types of things.
Are we not going down?
We are, but you know, sometimes when you're hunting things, you might have to stay out somewhere less desirable. Like that time when we were in northern England and we ended up having to stay near that bog. A tent would have been nice.
I love how we're just like making up backstories of other things that we've totally done together. That makes me very happy.
Yeah.
Or if you had had a tent when you were hunting in those woods, I don't think the Ministry would have found you.
Well, a tent would have. What, I think. Yeah, no. Better to.
They would have assumed you belong there. Gosh, wow. They would have assumed you belong there.
Well, hard to say now. I think. But yeah, no. However many can't. Wrong, I suppose.
Oh, and of course, I did tell her to pick up dried pig's ears for I forgot your dog's name.
Oh, for Ronan. I thought you meant for snacks. I was like more of a pig's foot sort of person, but
pig's foot is incredibly hard to travel with.
oh, you just throw them in a jar.
Yeah, but who wants to carry around a glass jar?
I mean, someone around tents and. How's Anya getting all this stuff back?
Well, I gave her a blank check, so I'm assuming she can just have it. She can order a coach or rent one.
Life really is different about money.
Yes, we've discussed this before.
We have. It just hits me every time.
You heard it here, folks. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does make things a lot easier.
It does help. It does help.
I mean, to be fair, if you ever needed anything, you are aware you can ask either I or Ferdinand.
I know it's a bit weird.
Why?
But I didn't. It just.
I didn't do anything for my money. Well, that's not true. I was born to the right family.
I'll think. They're going to meditatively eat some more of the Wellington.
Yeah, I believe he rolled really well, and it is actually good.
Yeah.
That's my recollection.
Yeah. Who knew? Man of many
Madeline-
talents.
Madeline did specify, like, dried and easy to pack, like, preserved foods, not pickled foods, on her list.
Fair.
And enough for all of us.
Alright. Anya, how's the shopping going?
Anya has a list. Honestly, it's probably going pretty well. I mean, it's early in the morning. There's Baker.
I forgot, in case it didn't carry over from last week, I did ask you to get a quiver of arrows.
You did. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Anniek, you just tell me, I currently have a resource value of 6.
Yes. I'll let you know when that changes.
Okay.
I'll let you know when that changes.
Look, I think Ferdinand started on 7 and then bumped his used his talent to bump himself up to 8, which was literally classified as filthy rich.
Yes.
I am well off.
Yeah. So I imagine all things
Ferdinand would still
considered-
consider you a peasant, basically.
Woof.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
So I imagine all things considered, it's probably going pretty well. It's still early in the morning. There's not a ton of people who are recreationally shopping out. I imagine there's a lot of folks like me who are a servant of some kind who are out shopping. So nobody's like just stopping and like looking in storefront windows and being in the way as I walk on the sidewalk or whatever. I'm not having to like really push through people because we all have places to be and things to do.
Yes.
So I mean, I think with a list, it's pretty easy for me to go and find the things that I've been asked to locate. I would like to acquire a thing for myself while I'm out.
What are you looking for?
I do think Madeline and Anya would just have a general rule of like, I did say medicine as well, like medical kits, but also they would just have a general rule that if you feel something's important for you or for traveling, that you were allowed to just buy it.
Okay.
And pick something up for yourself on the company credit card.
That's right. So she's not going to feel guilty about this at all. That's good.
No.
But I think if there is, as opposed to like going to a Fletcher or a Bowyer to pick up the arrows, if there is someone who has like a general goods store but for weapons specifically, that is where she would go if they also carry arrows and bows.
And you sure will have one. The question is it near where you are?
Ah, jeez.
Because if I remember correctly, Rose House is near one of the walls. I mean, you can absolutely find one and get it. It might take a while. Especially if you're walking everything. You can take. I mean, if you have the cash, the underground railway is actually up and running. It opened in 1863. So if you're not particularly claustrophobic, you can take the underground for a little bit.
This is a Liz doesn't know this, so I had no idea that there was an underground there, so that's cool. Are servants allowed?
Yes, but not in the first class.
Ah, I see. Aha, of course. Okay, then yeah, I mean, if that's... Sure, why not?
Honestly, most of the rich people wouldn't they'll use the underground. Basically, they used it when it opened, so they could say, "Look how cool I am."
The novelty.
But most of them still have like private carriages, which means you can't be touching the unwashed masses.
Right.
So the most rich people at this point still use their private coaches if they have the options.
Ew, cooties.
Yeah. Buy a ticket?
Ew.
I could just own the whole thing.
Okay.
Eh.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, then definitely that sounds like something that she probably actually does fairly frequently then when she has to go out on these little excursions to pick things up, especially if something's farther away.
It's the same as in the the railway also has 3 classes. So first class is absolutely not an option for you. It would be where you would find the likes of Ferdinand. And then you have servants are kind of crowded in with the blue collar workers. So people who have normal jobs and taking their family to the beach for a weekend or whatever. So not that unusual. That would cut your travel time down a fair bit. So I would say it's still going to take you like a solid hour.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody was expecting me
for the detour.
Back.
Well, Ferdinand was expecting you, but not fairly.
Yeah, but he didn't know. He didn't tell me, so
no.
Gonna be what it is. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't even know that there's a time crunch that I'm under. Not that I would be taking my time, because I know that it's important. Time is important, and we are leaving. I just don't know exactly when. So, yeah. So I think in addition to getting a quiver of arrows, and I would definitely be wanting to buy... I'm trying to think of different types of arrows. Like...
What extra cool arrows?
Well, like, I know that they have ones that are like the arrowheads are like really wide and they're meant to like bleed something out.
Yes.
So I think I would probably want to go with maybe like half of those and then like half of just like a normal straight shaft arrow. Nothing too crazy. Because I don't know if we're gonna be hunting.
Valid. Well, let me open up the Vaesen equipment list, a downloadable resource for Vaesen that has so much of this stuff in it.
Broadhead arrows. Thank you, Cass. Yes, exactly.
Baker, you're not necessarily hunting people.
Not today. Maybe.
But we can hunt people. It's so much fun.
The most dangerous
wealth
game.
does change you.
It does. I'm gonna say, look, I'm not looking it up right now, but I'm pretty sure Ireland.
What time frame are you
For
specifying?
1887.
For people who don't have money, maybe.
You're English.
Yes. They're not fond of English. They might find you just for being from Britain. Yeah, you can get half and half.
Okay, cool. For myself, I would like to acquire a small dagger, something that I can just like tuck into a shoe or like into the waistband of my skirt or something like that. But I want a silver blade, and I know that that's completely it's not practical at all, but I'm hoping that there is some person here who's like, you know, there are people who believe in fairies and all of that weird shit, so like maybe we should just have 1 or 2 on hand in case somebody with money decides that they need to protect themselves from whatever.
Valid. I have a lot of barking dogs behind my house and I'm waiting for mine to start, so I'm just muting myself in between. If you're wondering why it takes me long to answer things, I'm looking for the right button. I don't know if like silver blades are like a standard thing. Like you're gonna be able to find one. I'm just looking up the cost for that right now because if it's rare, it's also more expensive.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the armory at the Rose House have one?
Probably.
I don't think you.
Then
have
they know what
someone... she. Yeah. Dun,
That's
dun,
valid.
dun. Cost of 3. Oh, that is expensive.
Ooh. 3 of them? Are they throwing knives by any chance?
I think
No.
the tier is.
Oh!
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
Cost
I
goes by
misunderstood.
tier. 1, 2, 3,
Got it.
4, 5 if you're really pushing it.
Sounds like way out of my price range.
It's almost as expensive as a hunting dog.
Wow.
Well, if you want a really, really small one, we'll knock it down to a 2.
Okay.
Broadhead arrows, regular arrows, silvered dagger. Anything else?
I don't think so. Honestly, I think the arrows was like the big thing on the list this time. But of course, I'll probably, if this was the farthest place to go to get supplies, on the way back, I would be picking up like the medical supplies, the sleeping bags, I guess, the tent, I guess. Again, probably like trying to find the places with good quality product that's closest to home, so I'm not literally like this huge group of
provisions
stuff
for
on my back.
provisions for 4 people for how long? How many days?
I was just told to get pig's ears. I wasn't told about any food items.
Pig's ears.
No, I specified food items last week.
Okay.
Just like dried jerky and and like tack bread, not like.
Oh, you're right. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Hardtack. Okay.
Yeah, I also
And
was
just
like, wait, like bags of beef. Oh yeah, that was what you had specified. Hardtack
and just like 2 days or a day. Like it's just if we get stuck somewhere, so that we don't get penalized for not eating or not having a place to sleep or something like that.
Who would do that?
Who
Penalize
would
us
do
for
such a
something
thing?
like that. This isn't Ryutama.
This
Can
is
imagine.
emergency supplies if we
Emergency
get
supplies.
Yeah,
if we
roll your
get
camping
screwed.
check. No.
Oh, and rope.
And
Rope.
Okay. So at some point, while Anya is still out, a courier shows up at Rose's house asking for Miss Sinister.
Niamh, will you go get whatever they want? I don't like to take things.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to go. What do you mean you're not happy to?
Like, I don't like when people hand me things that I don't know.
Other world.
Right?
I
The cursed items must go through servants first. I almost said peasants.
Well,
Not cursed. It's just
I am a
sometimes they leave
peasant.
Dirty things.
Anya's a servant.
Yeah.
Sometimes they leave dirty things on there, and Anya cleans it off before I have to touch it.
You know I'm not doing that, right? I'll go get it, but I'm not cleaning.
I don't know what you're paying Anya, but it's not enough.
I'm just gonna walk out to the door. I know
There's-
she's still talking. I'm not mad.
There's-
Thank you.
It's just a letter.
As Niamh is walking, she's like, "See, you do things for the money we give you."
was this we?
Me and Ferdinand.
I don't think either of you ever directly give money unless there was like a specific task involved that was like an actual job, like going out and like being a hunting guide on your behalf or something. No way. Otherwise, I still wouldn't be it. First of all.
I think it was more meant as like, see, you don't have to feel guilty about taking our money. You should.
I'm going to pretend you did not hear that because they are going to give this a solid look. In fact, they'll brush it off on their.
It is a perfectly crisp folded letter. I think you would recognize the letterhead. Like I know you're a peasant, but you still live in London from time to time.
Oh yeah.
Is it from the Queen?
It's a Bank of England letterhead.
I got so excited for a second.
It's not sealed.
What if it got inside? I'll just do a little peeky pie on my way back to the dining room.
It's basically a little warning that some banknotes have been coming in during the morning, and her liquid assets are overdrawn, and would she like to transfer some from the savings?
Tuck it back.
Down to 0?
The way I found it.
Liquids, yes. Basically, you have big savings.
Investments,
interest.
Your checking account is.
Yeah, the checking is 0, the savings is good. But in 1887, rich people also bought a lot of like bonds, and you would be investing in the empire. So it's mainly a cash flow issue right now, because I did some adding up of the costs of things Liz was listing.
Yes.
It's
a lot.
It's a lot.
That's okay. I kind of assumed it would be a lot. So I've never actually had to adjust my resources, so I don't know how this works. Like, obviously, Madeline would just be like, yes, fix the cash flow issue.
Yeah, so more funds will become available to you, but not for the next 3 or 4 days. They're going to have to either... So it's, rich people, they just loan money back and forth. So what you could do is do a short-term loan against your own savings.
Okay.
And that would fix it right now, but it does mean that somewhere in the next week, you have to sign a little order that says, yes, liquidate this many of my bonds.
Generally, you have like a pool. When that's done.
Yeah.
A paycheck, but depending.
Yeah. If you watch like Pride and Prejudice, the X amount of pounds per year is like your passive income from stuff that's in the background making you money.
Yes.
Which is like bonds and shit, but also income from your rental properties and the peasants that are peasanting for you.
Yeah, no, Madeline would just do the short-term loan. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Want me to back out to the guy?
Oh, sure. Actually, that would save Anya a trip.
I'll run back. If he's not stuck around, I'll catch him and call him back.
That one already left, but there are always, I think we already called them dirty children earlier, just urchins. As soon as you show up with a letter in your hand near the gate, there's 4 or 5 going, looking for a runner, ma'am.
Madeline would have given her, some money to give to the runner.
Yeah, that'll take some. Or you know where bank is, I guess.
Which one? There's several.
Main gotta be.
You need the one on Threadneedle Street.
Threadneedle Street.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right, here you no stops, mine.
None
Right there?
whatsoever. Straight there. You overpay him. And he takes off.
Only reason I asked for no stop.
Yeah. I think this is the first time one of the Vaesen characters managed to spend so much in 10 minutes that it made me go, I don't know if you have that.
Yay!
Also, fun fact, there are costs listed for like small bribes and large bribes, as well as for skis.
I love all of it. And to be fair, I always knew my mom was watching what I was spending. Why?
Yeah. You always stayed within like your monthly stipend so she wouldn't get the banknotes.
Or ask what I was up to.
Oh, I imagine after we leave, Rose House will receive a letter from my uncle going, "What the hell?"
When you say skis, can you spell that or clarify?
They're long pieces that you
The
put on your
things you
feet.
ski on.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if you meant that or like a person who is skeezy, and that
No.
like, we were using the word skis as like
No.
Like you could buy your own person
Oh,
for
that's
like
so cool.
rent them for a month.
I don't know.
That'd be amazing.
You can't.
Because you were
they also
talking
have-
about bribes.
No, that's
and then
valid.
you said skis, and I was like, "Are we talking?"
I
about
was
the same
mainly
thing?
trying
But you're
to
not.
admire the breadth of options on this one table.
Got it. I'm with you.
They
now.
also have a cost difference for a weak horse versus a strong horse.
Yeah.
They really thought about everything.
Well, this is a supplement because a lot of people went, we need more stuff.
Yeah, I imagine at some point my uncle will send a letter that just goes, "How did you spend all of your allowance?"
Well, you see.
But uncle, I needed more dresses for dance night. Wait, who are you and what have you done to Madeline?
No, she would just reply with, "Anya decided that we needed some things. It's fine."
Yeah.
I was going traveling. Just do my gap year. Okay. Any other things that you want to have done this morning? You already missed the train, so the time crunch brings you. You know that Ferdinand left you tickets. Again, he failed to specify when he expected you to take said train.
Do we happen to have like a train schedule at Rose House somewhere?
That's what he was looking at.
Okay, so there must be one somewhere.
There's regular train schedules. If there's changes in the train schedule, they're printed in the newspaper. So next express train is like tonight.
I was gonna
And
say
the other
maybe
one's,
I'll
like-
just go down and ask and pick up
Otherwise,
our
it's
tickets.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Also, for people watching this who think that we do a how to play games, we don't. This is not how you're supposed to deal with resources and people spending their money. PCs are supposed to roll dice and pool their resources together. But we had two people who made disgustingly rich characters, so I figured, let's just skip that step.
Plus, we get punished for it later. If we have all the resources.
Look, you can't blame crappy planning that time, then it's just dumb decisions.
Well, it's usually from, but anyway, yeah, I will go down to walk out into.
He left them for this evening. Specifically on Madeline Sinster's names. Like basically, it's Madeline Sinster and her 2 +1s.
So unable to pick them up. I will
Yes.
go back and that Anya. Yeah, because I have no.
Hope so.
If we're near the wall, Madeline will probably take her horse out for a ride.
Okay.
If we have all that time.
You do.
Dang.
Alright. We have someone out for a ride, someone trying to pick up tickets and failing, and someone still shopping. I'm also being really nice about like your carrying capacity, because technically you can have like 4 items each, including your personal items. But again, you might actually need all this stuff, so I'm gonna be nice and hand wave it. Again, not a how to play, rule of cool.
I assumed this was stuff that we were not individually carrying. This was stuff that Madeline's behalf, and then got have to figure.
Yes, that is basically how we're doing this. It's just like I said, if people are watching this to try and get an idea of how to play Vaesen, this is not how item management is supposed to go. So if you're playing this with other people, you're like, but that weird blue-haired lady on the internet said that they could take everything. That is correct. It's not how it's supposed to go. I'm just being nice now so I can hurt you later.
No, I figured this would be stuff in the trunk, and then daily we would kind of need to decide of what we take of that.
Yeah, fair enough. If no one has other crazy plans, I'm happy for you guys to like meet back up at Rose House afternoonish. Say 2 hours before your train goes.
Madeline will be up in her room trying to get into a dress.
Oh, the travel dress.
By yourself?
Liz looks so disappointed in you.
Just the basic parts until you get back.
Well, if it's the afternoon, she's probably been back for a minute. Like,
true.
Putting things in the trunks, storing stuff away.
So she's been doing the actual packing rather than this is the pile that needs to be packed.
Yeah, exactly. Putting all of the piles of things that need to be packed into their packing bits.
Then Madeline will be upstairs waiting to be helped into her travel dress.
Okay. Sorry, just adding my fancy dagger to my character sheet over here.
Yes.
Do I get any extra bonuses against things that are allergic to silver?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, you would be able to actually damage them rather than them just ignoring your dagger, basically.
Got it. Okay.
Should we grab an iron dagger?
It's too
Let's
late.
bring the whole arsenal.
It's too late.
Bring everything.
I mean, I guess it's not too late. We do have an armory here, right? There is an armory at Rose House?
There is a small armory.
Okay. So we could probably find something if we really need to. But Anya also has not mentioned that she got this silver dagger at all.
Madeline
Makes sense.
doesn't ask.
She's not going to. What?
Madeline doesn't even ask if you got everything. She just goes, she just assumes you did. She's like, you're reliable and smart. It's fine.
It's nice that you have so much faith in her. It's so sweet.
Like I said, I don't know what you're paying her, but it's not enough.
So at that point, I think in the afternoon when Anya has finally realized that Madeline has just disappeared for a little while, she makes her way up to Madeline's room and like gently knocks on the door and comes in. Doesn't actually wait for Madeline to like let her in.
Why would you?
She's coming in. She's just like knocking on the door and she just waltzes in. And Madeline's like half into a travel outfit, like
Madeline would have taken a bath before trying to change because she was out horse riding and she is going to be traveling.
So you basically come in with where Madeline is half stuck because, you know, when you don't dry off quite perfectly after bath, so her underdress is like sticking to her skin and her back is like rolling up.
Yep.
You have to try and reach between your own shoulder blades.
Yeah. So, yeah, Anya comes in, does all of the usual things very efficiently. You know, pulling, tucking.
She hasn't dried her hair quite properly.
She braids her hair for sure. Gets that out of the way. Yeah. Pants? Trousers? Or a riding skirt? What are we thinking? Travel skirt.
We have to do, I think, a skirt to be, because we're going apparently on an express train, which means I have to look like a lady. So I think we have to do a skirt.
Okay.
One of you has to look like you belong there, and then the rest is your entourage.
Oh no, I think Madeline totally is like, waves her hands at like slightly older travel outfits and is like, and of course, take whatever you want from the back of the closet.
Oh, right, the back of the...
Last season's travel dresses.
Last season's travel dresses. Oh my goodness.
This season would be too expensive, and I don't know if prior, like, if
also
it
you
would be
wouldn't
proper.
No, it really wouldn't. If they got caught wearing too fancy dresses, they would be accused of stealing. But even if you were allowed, it would be a what was it? Aspirations beyond your station.
Yes. So, but Madeline always like whatever you would like to take that's out of season.
Anya probably doesn't. Well, actually, maybe she might. For, like, personal use, not for use while she's in service. So, maybe like a skirt. And just kind of, like, tucking it into the bottom of her trunk of things that she keeps. But not to actually take with them on this. Just a personal thing. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, once Madeline's ready, I think we're ready. All of the packing is done.
There is a knock on Madeline's door.
Is someone gonna try and hand me something again?
I answer the door.
It is the housekeeper lady who kind of gestures for Anya to maybe step out into the hallway.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she does. I'll be right back, Madeline. Don't worry, don't stress. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, don't stress.
Don't worry.
Words that have soothed a generation of people.
I'll be right back. Don't worry. It's fine.
I think Madeline would have a deep-seated worry if you tell her not to worry. Like, that would be the moment that Madeline panics.
Basically, you are being there's just a quick follow me. She turns and walks away. And she leads you to the library where Mr. Hawkins is waiting for you. Seated.
This makes me really nervous. Don't think this.
He's like, I figured we'd skip my office because I didn't want to make you nervous. Please.
Okay, sure. She sits.
So, you know that before you head off, you are expected to take the creed.
Yes.
And of course, the last few times you did this, there were some irregularities.
There were?
Keen of thought, pure of deed. Perhaps a little dishonesty.
I'm not sure I follow.
Perhaps when you are swearing the creed, you make sure that you keep who you are in mind. Things might not work as well as they are supposed to. It's old magic, and I think you're a smart girl, and I think, you know, old magic hinges a lot of power in names.
She like sits up a little bit straighter and like, straightens her shirt. I understand.
I just want to make sure the creed is there not as a binding, but it is to help you and to protect you. It confers a certain level of, well, actual protection. It guards you against certain undue influences. And when you returned last time and we did the ritual to help you process things that happened on your mission, we could tell that the magic hadn't quite taken root the way we wanted to. So I'm just offering some advice. You're not in trouble.
Is this something that you've experienced before?
Yes, for many different reasons. Some people think that outward lies or just outward changes automatically transfer to inner beliefs, but sometimes old magic gets into all those little crevices inside of us that we try to forget or ignore.
I see. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you for the creed.
She gets up and goes back upstairs. Sorry, writing notes now. Just scribbling away.
Okay. I know Madeline's having a panic attack because Anya left.
I think Madeline like left as soon as Anya left to go find Niamh.
Okay, where would you have found Niamh?
Where is Niamh?
I mean, you've already had everything. Rucksack. Brought that downstairs. Probably. Library, just kind of going over some last.
Madeline comes in and goes, Niamh, Anya told me not to panic.
Oh,
But if Anya is worried, then clearly we should be worried.
no, I think that's just I have a deep breaths.
Hair still half done, by the way.
Oh no.
I can't.
Not fully done with the dressing thing.
Oh, I'm sure
Anya
everything's
doesn't panic.
fine.
No, it's not okay. It's clearly not okay. Anya doesn't panic. She didn't even panic during finals. And what about that time the research lab started on fire? She didn't panic. So if she's panicking, why? Nothing's okay. What's going on? What happened?
Okay, so I think at that point, like, she could Anya, as she's I don't even know where Madeline has found Niamh, but
Library,
she can
yeah.
hear Madeline and
Yeah.
the shrill tone of her voice.
You can hear it getting higher.
Yeah, as
Yep.
it pitches up and up. So Anya just like throws open the doors to the room. She's like, Madeline, everything's fine. I'm fine.
Oh, look at
What?
look at that. There she
That's what
is.
someone who says it's not fine is fine.
And just like, there's nobody else in the room but the three of us, right? It's just us.
Yeah.
And the library ghosts, of course.
Of course.
So she just
and the
goes,
pixies.
she just goes back to like tucking in Madeline's skirts and like doing up the lacings and getting everything just in order, fixing her hair, finishing it. Everything is fine. There's no problems. It was just a quick conversation. Everything is fine.
Well, what?
Begging you to ever panic. There's no worry about ever.
Like, I think
Her?
Madeline at this point is as far over as she can, like, trying to breathe.
To be fair, I had no idea what was happening. I may have overreacted, so I apologize. I'm very sorry. Yeah. Yep. I apologize. Are we ready? Generally speaking, are we ready?
Yes. Out of character, yes.
Okay.
Madeline is still a little bit panicked.
That's fine. We'll get on the road and. Oh, we need you to pick up the ticket. So,
Mm.
focus,
we
focus,
need to
and
say the oath.
Or- yeah.
I think before they do anything else, Anya kind of moves around to the front of Madeline and takes her hands. Look at me. Deep breath. Everything's fine.
The only
Everything's
time
fine.
you've ever said that, it was not fine.
I was nervous and I shouldn't have said it like that. I'm sorry. But everything's fine. All right?
Okay.
All right. And she claps her hands. Let's get on our way. Let's do this. Let's go.
All right. Oath.
Oath.
Madeline, you're all packed up.
Madeline just looks at Anya.
Hi.
Okay.
You gather in the room that houses. So normally it's a statue of Artemis in Uppsala. Around here you do Apollo. So you gather around the statue of Apollo. There's some lit candles, burning incense. You stand in a circle, pressing your left hand, index, and middle finger against your heart. I won't make you say the creed because we've already noticed that the delay on Zoom doesn't do well for group chanting, sadly. Which is also the reason Eva and I still haven't played the game based on drumming together on chaotic Sundays.
I've
You sent
multiple
me that.
times played.
Yeah, no, the one that has actual drums
Yeah.
in the mechanics. It also had to do with goats, I think. It was
I think
years
we
ago.
need to see you play this game.
Yeah.
Then
I'll track down which one it is.
It's in one of those. It was around the time we also kept sending each other Spanish language signs, even though I don't read Spanish. It was a time. Each of you is presented with a dried flower for the journey, symbolizing the love and power of the organization, but also conveying a small bit of ritual protection.
Do each of us have different flowers, or is it the same type of flower for all of us?
You all get the same type of flower. I think It's impressive because they're using poppies right now, and normally those leaves fall off the second you touch it, but these ones are staying very well.
Need to know.
Mr. Hawkins is the one doing the creed with you, by the way, as much to his chagrin and annoyance, he is currently the ranking order member present at Rose House, and he does not want to be. He's like, I'm the custodian. Why am I suddenly acting as the castle master? Why isn't there a chaplain or a shadow maker? It's fine. I'll do it. It's fine. It's fine. I know how this goes. Beautiful. Don't get paid enough for this. Did any of you order a carriage to take you to the train station with all your shit?
I probably arranged that on my way back.
Valid. You got a practical one.
True.
I mean, regardless of how much stuff I knew there would be enough.
I don't know if you saw how much stuff Anya bought.
I was in no way prepared for that, but also with at least one trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to not look at my captions. I don't say the word "but" that much.
I can't actually read the captions.
Oh, that's weird.
Like they're too small for me to make out.
You're also not showing up in captions right now.
Oh,
wait,
no,
what?
not again.
Oh, you're not. Yeah.
No, you're not
Michael
in
last
captions.
night. If you pop out and pop back in.
Okay, because like if my microphone is turned on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It might not be picking up.
Look, it is time for us to go to break anyway.
Convenient.
Because it is past. So that is a convenient time to fix more sound issues, which is apparently a theme both yesterday and today. We will start bonking some tech gremlins, stretch, hydrate, pet your pets, and see you in 10 to 15 minutes. Hello and welcome back. I can see myself on captions, so that's good. We'll see if everybody else pops up as well. We are meeting back up with our brave society members who have taken it upon themselves to go help Helena in Conifer Point in Ireland, where honestly not entirely specified things are happening, just that they're creepy and potentially gay.
Yep.
Those two are not necessarily related, but that's kind of what the letter suggested.
That about sums it up.
Now,
Perfect.
look, I know how to pique the interest of my players. Make it sapphic and make it bloody. And preferably put the ocean in there somewhere. So we are on the way to the train.
Wait, so we're confirming lesbian? Or they were just acknowledged
Gender
as
unspecified.
Mm-hmm.
checking.
But they can't be
Probably
lesbians.
sapphic.
They don't exist.
There are no lesbians. They're just roommates or really close friends. Because women are completely asexual beings in 1887. All of them.
Is this after they invented the dildo?
I think
That was a medical
depends on
device
how
that
you
had nothing to
define
do
a
with
dildo,
sex.
because I'm pretty sure people have been putting things inside of them before we used actual words for them.
I meant that one therapist.
That was a medical device, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
also that
Women
wasn't
should not
necessarily
have
a
been
dildo.
getting pleasure out of that.
Yes, that was to help with your hysteria.
Mm-hmm.
Also not technically a dildo, but a masturbation aid, because it could also be used external.
True. That is true.
It's important to be technically accurate when you're describing old-timey pervs. I mean,
Yes.
doctors. Alright. Trunks packed, loaded onto the chariot. That sounds too battle-ready. Carriage? Carriage is better. Niamh, I can see you typing in the notes, but I want to ask anyway, what are you wearing? Because we know Anya is dressed as the proper servant of a proper lady who is shockingly dressed as a proper lady.
I mean, there's probably for traveling it's like most home fun worn skirt. Got and like blouse type situation. Not blouse.
Weaponry tucked away safely, I assume.
Yeah, we're in London traveling.
Dog leashed.
Yeah. That's what he's.
Yes. What is Ronan wearing?
Just a leather collar.
Look, you've seen what I've put on Oogie. Sometimes there's
Otherwise
options.
nude. Yeah, it's November, but no, I mean they're long.
Yeah, he's a setter. He's fine.
Yeah.
Other leading question: dog inside the carriage or trotting alongside as he is supposed to?
Oh, in the carriage going to the train.
Yes.
Sorry.
Are you putting a
like...
dog inside with Madeline?
No.
With his incredibly muddy paws.
No. For a number of reasons.
Dirt. Talk about Irish setters.
Yeah, but dirt from a dog is different than dirt from a human.
Okay.
But it's human dirt the dog is tracking in.
Yes. And horse dirt the dog is dragging in.
Yeah. No, there's a number of reasons, but yeah. Dog is outside.
Okay. On to the train station. Your tickets are ready for you. Your train is set to leave in a solid 15 minutes. Porters are helping you with your disgusting amount of luggage.
So much.
I'm
Miss
just getting to the
Sinster,
train.
of course, has a... You have both a... like, it's an express train, so you don't get, like, a sleeper car, but you can access the drinks car. I need to briefly step away from my PC to crack a window, because one of my dogs is trying to kill me with her parts. She's literally under my desk, and this is awful.
We love dogs.
We do.
Yeah, sorry, if you have porters helping, I have no reason to stick around.
Yeah. I mean, Anya will stay and watch, but she doesn't expect the rest of you to.
I can access the drink cart, or everybody can?
You can.
Do I have to go up there and order it myself?
Wow, Ferdinand. Wow.
If you go to the drinks car, then you get served there. Like there's an actual bar in a train cart.
Oh, yeah, no. Madeline is not going there. She doesn't want to talk to other people.
I mean, it's valid.
Half the reason Anya is because Madeline does not like interacting with anyone, with a lot of people.
So you just stick to your assigned seats?
Is there, like, a food cart that comes by at all?
No, you have to send a servant to go get it or go to the food cart yourself. It's like if you want food, it's like full on, like there's no takeaway food, right? There's no, it's fine dining. Like if you want food, there is china and a full set of cutlery.
Yeah, they have tables.
Yes.
Yeah. It's an actual dining car, not...
How long are we on this train for?
Oh, I looked it up. It's actually just a few hours, but you're the thing is you don't know your full travel arrangements. But safe to say, once you're on the boat, you have like 15 to 20 hours to eat and sleep and make merry or something.
Okay. Then yes, just staying in my assigned seat, reading.
No crazy wild things happen on the train. You disembark.
Huzzah.
People can direct you to where you need to go to get your to get the next leg of the journey taken care of. Again, one first class ticket basically, and then plus staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can just board. It's a nice cabin that's already turned down. Your trunks are brought to your room, but not unpacked because you brought your own staff.
Of course.
Poor Anya.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah. You can do what you want aboard the ship. You can just go to bed. You can hang out.
Madeline will get food, whether that's having Anya go get it or going to the dining area.
In this case, you can order like cabin service.
Yeah.
Madeline will order cabin service and get ready for bed and continue reading the books she brought. I don't.
Anya and Niamh would have like they're hardly even rooms. Like they have like closets adjacent to your room where they sleep, so they can attend you if you need them, rather than having to sleep in a separate part of the ship where it would take too long to get to their lady. Ronan is in the hold since he is a poor person's pet and not a fancy pet.
Can Madeline lie and say it's her dog?
Yes, but then he's like, you need one of those like little white poofy ones if you want him on the deck. Ronan is clearly a working dog.
Okay.
You can't go, this giant red Irish setter is my lap dog. I mean, you can, but they won't believe you. They'll still tell you to put him away.
Yeah, she'll order food and read and go to bed. If Anya and Niamh don't have cabin service they can order, she will order enough for the three of them.
Okay. Yeah, they would have had to go downstairs.
She'll order enough food for three.
Okay. Not money, sure you'll take it?
Yeah.
Great food.
I am spend a daylight time have out on deck, walking and wouldn't say pacing, just
getting some
air.
Exercise and fresh air.
But
Yep.
definitely not pacing.
Definitely not pacing.
not lounging in a closet, that's for sure.
Yes, Baker.
Madeline would have gave Niamh money to toss into the sea for any as a tithe.
Passing, I will do that on her behalf.
Because I don't trust the boat to have done it.
Fair enough. You can visit Ronan.
I would like to absolutely
Hang out with him. Yeah.
at least
He
check
seems
to make
pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's warm and not in danger of collapsing on it.
No,
Oh.
it's like it's a hold mainly for animals. He's not in with the trunks.
Oh, fine. Yeah, like I'll probably bring him some of my Madeline.
Table scraps for Ronan.
The
But it's
beef
not
Wellington
directly
that's been
off the
tucked in your.
Oh, the beef Wellington.
That's in your pocket. Like,
Or
I
you
mean,
could
it's-
bring pig ears.
Oh yeah, he does have those.
Yeah, but those are
It's
preserved.
marinated to perfection.
True.
That'd be rough. I don't think. I think I think that was all for them.
All for them.
All for them. But you are right about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And I'll
I find dog treats in every pocket I have.
probably check. Just
Well, you're not on the
Oh,
first
no,
class
no,
deck if
God,
you're
no.
You're with the you're with the commoners.
I'm well aware I'm on third class or whatever deck. So I would approach them. There's people small talk.
Yep. People over
Yes.
smoke talk, sharing cigarettes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Pass my pipe around.
Perfectly happy to. Madeline would get a knock on her cabin door with breakfast tray, including, you're not sure how they do it, because I'm not sure how they do it, a freshly pressed newspaper.
Oh.
Morning newspapers.
If Anya's not in the room, she will reluctantly open up the door and grab the tray. And
You're
the
grabbing
paper.
it? You're supposed
No.
to just stand aside and let them put it on the table for you.
Oh, I thought it was on the floor. Left.
No. Being carried in.
Okay, I thought it was also left on the floor. Then.
Well, because they don't know when you'll find it, and you might find cold food, and you might complain.
True. She waves it to the nearest table to the door,
Yep.
and like just hands them a tip.
Yep.
And
Is not acknowledged because that would be rude, and just gets deftly tucked away.
and just says thank you. And grabs
They nod.
the
Walk away.
yeah. She would read the paper and eat breakfast. If there was enough for everybody, she would obviously eat it all.
There is enough for everyone, but like apparently after your dinner order, they just decided you were a glutton or something, so they just piled it on. There is in the newspaper that you're reading, one of the newspapers that you're reading, so many of them. It's not front page news, it's not even second page news, but in some more of the what's the word? It's not like a scandal sheet, but the part of the newspaper where things get a little less reliable and a little more scandal.
Page 6.
Page 6 is this little bit about because this is around the time that Jack the Ripper's a thing. So you get like to this article that just says Ireland's very own Jack the Ripper.
Oh, good.
And there's just a short article about people, not just women, which is why it's already a bad comparison, but they don't care. How people are ending up dead around the city of Galway, Ireland. And then it goes on to describe how they have been found left in the street or inside their own homes, flayed, their skin nailed to their door, and their houses clearly searched.
No.
If
I'm laughing at Liz.
I like the detail of nailing it to their door, you know?
Yeah, it's
if if Anya or Niamh walk in, she's gonna be like, someone's flaying people alive around Galway. That's where we're going, right?
I'm on deck. I'm trying to get in for.
That is where our boat is docking. But we're not, that's not where we're, that's not the end of our journey, right? Anniek, that's...
But it's
all the way around. All the way around. That's not even where you're docking. You're docking in Cork.
Ah.
And then from Cork, you don't know yet, but Mikyl, or at least Ferdinand, has paid for the express train north. And then from there, it's coaching to Galway. And Galway was the largest big city near Conifer Point.
I see. Okay.
And the McAdams were in Conifer Point, were around Galway, like they were the big family, and he was gonna go. He's like, I said we were coming. I have to be there.
Right. Okay.
So you're going, because you left from Cardiff, and you're doing Cardiff, Cork. Honestly, the handout is in alchemy. And all of those there's lots of lines that denote railways. If you follow the railway up largely north, you're actually going to go almost entirely to Dublin, but then take the left one that goes north of Tullamore, and from there you're gonna go stagecoach. Because that's where you get to a nice big road again. Because Cork Limerick on a coach is terrible in 1887. I feel like I keep having to mention that this is not normal current day travel. Roads are... road means a lot of things. It can be like a proper paved road, but those are incredibly expensive. Some of them will just be sand trails, and in some cases just like, well, just go where the heather isn't growing as densely.
Okay. But in the letter, we had figured out that it was near Galway.
Yes. It is a little east of Galway.
And the article is implying, is it,
west.
When you say around, are you saying
west.
like...
I'm really bad with cardinal directions.
When you say around Galway, does it imply that it's happening in like different parts of Galway, or does it mean the surrounding areas around Galway?
The surrounding areas. They're clearly trying to make it sound like it's happening in Galway, but it really isn't, and they can't fully lie, but they would like people to be really panicked that it's happening in Galway. Because, you know, a lot of times bad things happen in little towns and nobody gives a fuck. But that doesn't sell more newspapers.
Yes. Madeline is going to specify that it's happening in smaller towns around Galway.
Yeah.
Which is where we're heading. Do you think it's about this? Do you think it's connected?
Sorry, my printer is haunted. It's printing something right now. We don't know what's happening.
This is a newspaper article about people being flayed alive?
Possibly. We just really needed a handout for this one.
Printing the 1887 map of Ireland?
Oh my God. Are you done? Thank you. Lord.
Sorry, Eva, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Notes are haunted.
Always have been.
Does any of this sound familiar to Anya in any sort of way?
Did any of the things I read that were on the could possibly be list involve flaying?
Nothing, no Vaesen you read about specifically likes flaying people.
Okay.
Especially not flaying them alive and then nailing their skin to a door. Like, they're usually much more subtle and underground than that. Or they go full barbaric like a giant and just stomp on you, right? It's giving a level of nefarious intent that's not very common for Vaesen. Like, redcaps are absolute assholes, and even they probably wouldn't. Like, they'll pick one person they hate, but it wouldn't be several. As for Liz's question, how do we package this? I mean, of course you know about things that have several skins and sometimes lose one of them. But they don't usually leave one behind. You had more questions, Baker.
Oh no, Baker would just point out, not Baker.
Madeline.
Madeline would look at Anya and say, maybe it's just a really pissed off human. They do tend to be the worst.
You kind of notice Anya's the silly question, sorry. Is there like a porthole or a window in this room?
Oh, Madeline would have a window.
Or like a balcony even?
Yeah. And Madeline would have like balcony, private balcony. Nothing the Poors would ever dream of.
Of course. I think in that case, she kind of like looks out past Madeline outside. And she just kind of gets this like weird far away look on her face. Before she kind of comes back to reality, and I don't think this is people. Not normal people anyway.
I mean, but Vaesen aren't normally random. They don't normally just attack everybody.
Maybe something's happening to make them lose control. Or maybe there's something bigger than them that's controlling them.
You know, it's possible, but I still say human is the best bet right now.
Well, I feel like we have a lot of questions and not a lot of answers.
But isn't that where the best hypotheses start?
Anniek kind of looks around for a minute. She like pats her pockets, and if there's a desk in the room, she kind of like shuffles over to the desk really quick and finds like a scrap of paper and folds it into eighths and grabs a pen or a quill or whatever.
There's a writing desk. There's stationery with the Steamliners logo and everything.
Beautiful.
Branding, already a thing.
Branding. Yeah, so she just kind of pulls up that notepad and maybe folds the paper in half to make it a little bit thicker and starts taking notes while Madeline dictates. There we go.
Madeline, while she's talking, is going to be using whatever she has available to cut that article out of the paper.
Okay.
And adds it to her papers. Like,
one of the research folders.
yeah.
Love that.
Along with the letter we got and any of her notes that she took on the Vaesen.
Yeah, the list of definitely not, definitely maybes.
Yes.
You have your active research folder that will undoubtedly be added to the giant trunk. Oh no, what was it? An abandoned chest of drawers that Anya got all the clothes out of to make your own weirdly specifically organized research library out of. Servant / research assistant.
Madeline
of
will...
many talents. I mean, at least she can read and write.
Valid.
Madeline will also note to ask Niamh how hard it would be to skin a human.
Let's go back to Niamh for a second because she's currently on deck trying to get information.
Man, I can't even plead the thing.
Nope.
All right.
Wrong continent. Let's start with your small talk first. You're talking to blue collar people
Yes.
on the way to Cork.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular you are talking about? Or fishing for, I should say.
I mean, follow down the small talk trail, even if relevant. I feel if I hear anyone heading Galway or from that area, that, or like rumor. Anything about the...
Yeah, at some point someone's just gonna like direct you to, him's over there, he's from Galway. And he will mainly be able to tell you about, we don't call them a crime syndicate or a mob, but the McAdams are like, most of the farms are there and rented out. Like the not quite public coach business is theirs and they rent them out. Like, it's very difficult to not have to do business with them in that area at this time. But they're not like evil people. Like, they're not massive loan sharks. If someone's like, oh, can't pay my rent this year, they don't necessarily kick an entire family out because they have a tough harvest. But they do like drinking and gambling and the ponies, and they're not bad people, but they have a lot of vices.
Well, bad then. I don't mind a little bit of gambling.
I lost a lot of money on the ponies so far, but good on them.
Can't trust that are too shiny, I've learned.
Really? Huh.
Oh, it's
Not
the
shiny ones.
something that give them its makes them look real good for a short amount of time. Real good. And then crash out.
Yeah. Look, thanks for the tip. I'm gonna give it a go next time I'm there.
I'll pass over it.
Happily accepted. So you're heading...
After that...
Oh, he's asking you.
Where
Where are you heading? That area?
Yeah. My mistress is out in that area.
Just a general eye roll around. Just all around.
The sympathetic, like, psh,
What are you
rich
gonna
people.
do? Exactly. All that reading and nonsense. What's next? Poetry?
Big hearty laugh. Immediately cut off as I realized.
Oh no. Oh no.
Best not speak that.
Traveling around with Madeline doing a poetry slam?
Best not speak that into existence.
Madeline would never.
I did not get that impression, but also it is now one fear on.
Yes.
What takes you back? Calls you home?
Ah, Uncle's funeral.
Arms.
Nah, he had it coming.
I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Expected then.
Long awaited.
Well, service be short, the wake be long. get something out of it.
Cheers. And he'll grab a flask from inside his pocket and just... Gotta support the cousins, you know.
Oh, sure. What happened?
Oh. The doctor says age. I say to drink.
Sure. Kind of go hand in hand.
They do. Drink for long enough and either one will get you.
Probably reflect on that, but it's not going to stop me, I don't.
Look, he started turning yellow. If you start turning yellow, just stop.
I'll keep that in mind. Gotta have a mirror about, I think.
And maybe your fancy lady has one. Just.
Cabin does.
Oh. All the way up there, then. With a window and a balcony.
You know the ones.
One of them's behind you, miming someone with little white gloves, like bringing a little breakfast. Good morning, ma'am. Here's your breakfast.
Steve is going to drop the curtsy in.
Yeah, that's them. She gotta treat you right, or you wouldn't be here.
Nah, she's all. But it's, you know.
Yeah.
Takes some adjusting.
They got some weird ideas.
Not used to self, but one of the good ones.
As long as the pay's good, and the work's easy.
Can't ask for anything better.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you.
Well, fingers crossed I'm not walking back into poker.
Ugh. If you do, just turn back around and come find us. We'll be over there with the dice.
Prepare yourselves. And then I will walk into certainly not poetry. And how easy is it to
You open the door, you make eye contact with Madeline, she looks up and she goes, how hard is it to flay a human?
Alive, particularly.
Alive, specifically.
And like holds up a drawing of like a splayed out human, trying to figure out how you would cut off. Do you think it's like a deer, or do you think it's like a rabbit where you cut specific points and then just rip it off?
So both of those would be dead, or the flame.
That's true.
Oh no! If
I also
something's
think
still,
that's the difference between skinning and fleeing, right?
I believe. I will be honest. I
Keep
Eva
talking.
have not.
I'm gonna Google this. Go.
Yeah. When you're taking off the skin of a game animal, they're if someone's wiggling around, they have a much harder.
So you'd have to be relatively skilled with a knife to do it. Magic.
You know, if they're not wiggling around, out, now, all in one piece. Care about piece. That also.
I look at the article again. Does it mention if it's all in one piece?
It's all in one piece.
All in one piece. You have to be relatively good with, like...
Actually, most of them are in one piece. In some cases, only the torso and up was flayed. Like, some people still had skin on their legs. The most recent ones were completely flayed. Like, the person doing it is getting better at it with more practice.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the time you have, but no, you have pretty knowledge of.
Would you need good working knowledge of human anatomy, or of
skin?
like, yeah. No. can you imagine how bloody it'd be if you hit like an artery?
Or, but if you've skinned anything else, you can probably. I've never skinned. I assume that. Up. I don't.
But you would want to have the skin be sturdy enough that you couldn't like break it.
Or, but a tanner's not a doctor.
Yeah,
Tanner would know.
True. And you wouldn't want to cut too deep. And I have to imagine deer have points where there's like blood closer to the skin, right?
Veins and such.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not in the same spots exactly.
There's someone... Yeah. There is someone going around to towns around Galway and flaying people alive and hanging their skins up.
Ah, so relevant. Our...
Well, we're not actually sure, but I saved the article and I hand it to you along with my drawing of like how I would attempt to flay a human, like skin off. And
I would love to know, skimming Madeline's notes, how accurate that would be just based on a hunting type knowledge of skinning regular.
I'm pretty my idea was that Madeline's is in like mathematics and biology as much, not so much like medicine biology, but like
she has some of her base assumptions are off, specifically like the amount of layers of skin a human has and just how connected it is to the connective tissue. So a valiant effort for someone with purely theoretical knowledge, not in the entirely correct area. So if you read the notes, you're like,
oh yeah, I'll point and
she's like, it's a relief because she's clearly never done this before.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Good. It, like she didn't write down what she tried on someone this morning. But there's assumptions. There's also, like certain parts of the skin are stretchier and thinner than others, and she's got like the obvious spots, but not the not obvious spots. Going off her notes, she'd never get the skin off in one go.
Well, I mean, neither did they, so...
Eventually.
Sure, but if you've got practical practice...
Yeah.
And who knows what they practiced on.
Who knows indeed.
If I were to
start
flay
with animals.
Yeah, if I were to flay, I would not start with a
I also wouldn't start with a living one. Can you imagine the squirming? Yeah.
Absolutely it would be looking for robbers.
Yeah. Honestly, in London, if you'd done that before you left London, you could have easily bought 3 to 5 corpses.
We could have just asked Mr. Hawkins, apparently. Not that the rest of us know that.
Look, Anya just went and had some training.
Call up our friends Burke and Hare.
There is like little notes on the side about like animal bites that can like paralyze someone but keep them alive, or like magic, how would that work? And or like research paralytic drugs ?
I love the idea of the notes just being like magic ? Underlined 3 times. Even though I'm sure that there's like more to it because context. But...
Welcome back, children, to another fascinating episode of Magic or Botany.
And then underneath that, knock someone out? Is skull crushed?
I hate this for all of us, but it's what my
did
character
ask
would do.
If anyone had an issue with flaying before we started the game.
So, no, that's not what I
Also-
hate. I hate what I'm about to
Okay, good.
suggest, which is, Anya, if you...
Just for flavor, as Madeline is doing all of this, she pushes food towards you and goes, there's breakfast right there. And then continues to talk about how to flay someone alive.
Look, you gotta multitask on days like these.
Although, Anniek, if you want to tell us what breakfast items are, so
At this point, cold bacon. I think I don't know if continental is the same now as it was back then, but like you're not getting like a bowl of cereal. It's like toast and jam and.
I might not need to. So I've already established that
Sounds threatening.
one like good thing that Niamh has clothing wise are like leather boots. So I think I'm going to try and like just part of that as like, okay, Madeline, like here, like, you know, show relative thickness. It's different parts of the body.
Also, do the whole. I'm assuming you're doing like a comparative thing with bunny, thin skin.
Yeah.
Dog, surprisingly thinner than humans.
Since it's November, Madeline looks at Anya and says, "Oh, get my rabbit skin and lamb skin gloves."
It's the pig skin. That's really, if you had a bunch of, that'd be the best, like, comparison. But
they don't really sell that at the shops I go to.
Probably not.
Also, I think Niamh would be able to tell you that by the time they're turned into gloves, they have been weathered and scraped.
And really,
So you can't compare them because they do scrape off a lot of the connective tissue before you wear them.
Should we see if they have a rabbit or something that we could experiment with in the kitchen?
Why, you're not flaying a rabbit? Talking about flaying people? They're not going to give us one of them?
Well, if we pay them enough, they might.
I want no part of that.
That's valid.
I hope you have your own knives, because I'm not any part of that.
I've heard that if you're in need of a body, you can pay people for that.
Oh, you can. But we're on a ship. They don't just have corpses laying around for buy. They have to make one.
I have to imagine that in like the lower areas where disease can spread, someone might
You realize
be sick.
this is like an 8-hour trip. Like, they just shove them off the ship, or they're rich. In case
15.
15. It's hours. They're either
That's
dropping them
valid.
off the side, or not letting diseased people.
That's true. You're probably right. Do you think when we get off? Gosh darn it, your guys' accents are wearing off on me. Do you think when we get off, they might have something that we could use to further this lesson?
It depends.
Like, Madeline's completely forgot this is about the investigation, and it's just like, no, I need to know more about what you're talking about.
Niamh is just, if they're just like, books. I don't think the connection will be enough. I find a body broke.
And I don't know that this is even something for us to be worrying about. It might not even be related to what we're going for.
Also true. One mystery at a time.
When we get back to London, we should explore this. It could be fascinating.
Well, when we get to Galway, why don't we send word back to Rose House? Get a copy of the newspaper, send it back to them, so they can send someone else.
Ah, that might not be a bad idea. But was anyone else even in-house?
Well, not when we left, but...
That's true.
This is more of a college sort of Rose. Medical student. Weekly. Oh, you could go and sit in on the
Oh, yeah, they don't let you do that unless you're a medical student.
buy their way into a medical trust. It could be.
I think you would, depending on how up to date you are on current events, you would know that currently enrolled is one of the first future female physicians, because I'm pretty sure she graduates in 1888.
Good for her.
Yeah. So she would be in college now, but that was... Yeah. It took a lot.
Madeline, next time I go hunting, point A to point.
That sounds fun.
Fun. Have you debated enough about how to potentially flay a person?
I think
Sure.
we can all agree it takes a sharp knife.
Yeah, I think we can agree on
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Possibly hooked.
Yes, now that
Okay,
Madeline
so-
has a new hobby.
As someone who has cut up people before, not to flay them, but in like a surgery sense, you
Oh.
don't want it hooked.
Oh,
You
I thought
want
you meant
a-
hooked like an addiction.
No, you want like a
hobby.
gradually sloped blade, and if you do need like traction anywhere, you would prefer like a stitch to pull on.
Mhm.
Because otherwise you get holes in the skin that you have plans for. In the cases of a
Yeah.
proper medical professional, to stitch it back together. But in terms of like taxidermy, the bigger the hole, the bigger the problem.
What's wild though is that they're leaving the skin behind. You'd think if they wanted it.
Maybe it's a message.
You would all have heard of like forbidden tomes bound in
Yeah,
human
but you
skin.
use the skin. You don't just tack it to
and
the wall and
also
leave it.
all of your Rose House connections would have been like, well, yeah, but then you have to use actual magic, or it is eventually going to degrade, discolor, and smell. Or it's going to smell like the chemicals you used to not make it smell, which is still smell. Like, at one point, one of the lecturers at Rose House had like a 2-hour TED Talk style rant on how stupid it is to bind books in human skin. Because the oils on your fingers are gonna... You know what? Let's go back to slide 1.
Why did they make that guy into like a purse after he got caught like murdering people to sell the bodies to like medical students?
They do that with a lot of people.
Usually when you turn someone into a purse, like you accept that it's like an object to be used and you don't care if it discolors and gets a little grotty, but books, like a nice hardcover, has to stay pristine.
Yeah, but like he was sentenced to that by the courts. And you
Yeah,
can
well, he was a
see it.
bad person.
Yeah, he was. But like you can still see it to this day.
Yeah, there's
When
also
did
the
that-
like Icelandic. Anyway,
Hashtag educational, I guess.
Yeah.
I already asked Liz if she's still happy that she's in a Vaesen game with us.
I was
I
about
am.
to, so I'm glad you
For the
did.
record. For the record, yes. But also, wow, I feel like I'm learning so much today.
I'm
Look, you are playing games with people with a wide breadth of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Incredibly.
ask Baker about her time on a pig farm.
She looks so
See
happy.
Deathmatch Island for that conversation.
Deathmatch Island.
Oh my goodness.
We should play that again.
Yes.
We should.
Evil.
Yes, but once again, completely unrealistic in how long things take.
Oh,
If we
That
did-
move.
to be fair, we were playing
Nope.
a beta version.
Yes.
It was not.
I
funny.
have the actual version out. It has page numbers with where I can find things. I'm so happy. Are there any
Have
other
we
things
docked?
you would like to do aboard the... No, 'cause I was about to say, are there any other things you would like to do aboard the ship before you dock? Going once, going twice. Beautiful. You reach Cork. Congratulations.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. We made it, guys. Bustling city. Town. Not village. Doesn't quite compare to London. For one thing, it smells a lot cleaner. Considerably less soot. It is afternoonish because you have to disembark and get all your trunks and wait for everything. We all know leaving a ship isn't as fast as you would like it to be. At least I, having taken several ships to England and Ireland in my time. Why does it take so long? But it does. So it's afternoonish by the time you are on the docks with all your stuff.
I believe we had. I believe Ferdinand's note said we have a train ticket from here.
You do.
So first things first. We'd want to go find out when our train leaves.
Yes. So the reason you have train tickets much for, like, as I explained last time before Mikyl started booking things in character, you can either take the super slow train to Limerick and then stagecoach all the way to Galway, which is shortest but not fastest. And he went, no, I have money. I will pay for the fastest option, which means a faster train, not as fast as the express train in England, but faster, north towards Dublin, and then stagecoach off of Tullamore. Your train will be leaving in the morning.
So we need to book a room?
Yes, I would assume so.
Who?
One, and probably near the train station if we can.
Madeline just looks at Anya and goes, Where?
What?
Where?
Yeah. So I mean, Anya, we've probably done something similar to this before. She kind of looks around, finds someone who looks like they are a person who has a stagecoach or even just like a carriage for rental. Not necessarily something fancy, but something that will fit all of their stuff. That's really the most important part. And ask them if they have availability to take them to the train station area.
He sort of... Three of you?
Aye.
Yeah, so three people?
Yes.
A lot of stuff? Okay,
Yeah.
amount of stuff.
Yes.
What I'm asking is one horse going to be able to do this?
Oh. What do you mean?
Or do you need a brace? Oh, you look so confused. How many trunks?
I mean, I think it's just one trunk. I didn't
bags.
take a trunk.
Doesn't Madeline have her like academic?
Oh,
You have at least 3 trunks at this point.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I saw your shopping list.
Black light.
Have you met Madeline?
I think the brace
Oh my
is probably what we
God.
need.
I think you also need a brace. He gestures you towards one of the carriages for rent that has a pair of they're not going to be fast, but it's a solid pair of draft horses. I think them's you.
Perfect.
All right. Tips his hat, holds out his hand.
She holds her
Okay.
hand back to Madeline.
You would have to coin purse for this.
Oh, well, I don't know. Dude, how much money do I actually carry on me? That seems weird, I think.
Basically, you're
Enough for
supposed
tips and payment, probably.
enough for tips and mainly like paying a runner. Madeline would not be the one hiring the stagecoach, not only because she's rich, but in this case because she's a woman. So Ferdinand would book a stagecoach, but Madeline would not. She would have you do it because you're already poor. Your reputation doesn't matter.
I see. Okay, well.
Unless Madeline decides to be imperious and step in, but that doesn't quite seem to be how her character is.
Yeah.
So Anya at least would be used to like dealing with. I wasn't going to say other peasants, but I was going to say other peasants. But you would know, like, you would like give a decent tip, but not a high tip.
Yeah.
And you also know that Madeline hates small talk and delays, so you know that haggling and negotiating, don't get scammed, but also keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
I think the only time Madeline steps in is when people are like being rude. She'll be like, "Oh, should we contact my uncle?" and then drop a name. Or should we, and then drops Ferdinand's name or any of her other connections.
Yeah.
But I think that her and Anya would have a signal for when that's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Right. Screaming children set off nearby guard dogs.
Oh, that's fun.
There we go. You hire the stagecoach. They don't try to swindle you. They're just happy that they have a fare.
Perfect.
Take the coach to the train station.
To whatever hotel is closest.
Yeah, it's like with airports, right? There's always like somewhere nearby that lets people sleep there if they miss their train or they're too early for whatever they're planning.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Is there somewhere that's a little bit nicer nearby that would be more Madeline's speed, or is this
Not
probably
near
the
the train
nicest one to
station?
find?
That would be in
Okay.
actual Cork. Because why
Okay.
would rich people sleep next to the train station?
Fair.
It's loud and it's smelly.
I sleep in a library, and I don't care
Sure.
if other people are there.
Which is
I
not
just-
quite the same as
Sleeping in a
Tavern, true.
well,
It's decent enough. I mean, don't ask him to draw you a full bath.
no, but is it clean? That's probably the biggest point.
Oh yeah, no, Madeline would not sleep somewhere where she's gonna get bitten by bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's no bed bugs. I don't think they have fleas. I don't make any promises on the amount of mice in the kitchen.
Okay, well, we can't see that, so
No.
she's definitely not going back there, and I'm not gonna tell her.
I mean, there's a lot of cats. It's probably under control.
It's probably fine.
Probably fine.
Perfect. Sounds amazing. Do they actually have
That's-
beds rather than like, pallets on the floor? We're probably great. Everything's fine.
Look, Madeline gets an actual, like, down bedding and everything.
Goodness.
They do, because I'm assuming Anya is once again handling the arrangements because Madeline wouldn't.
Indeed.
They do check with you. Are both of you staying with the lady, or do we need a double servant's room?
I think one servant's room is fine. The two of us can bunk up together.
Of course. You do get like a twin bed to share.
Sweet.
Again, proper mattress.
oh, work. Yeah.
Ronan is delegated to the kennel.
Oh, this poor boy.
Just wait, he'll be able to run free across the moors soon enough.
He's got
And I will
plot
check
armor,
it
right?
out.
We determined that last
We did,
episode. Okay, all right.
Yes,
I got really,
Ronan has plot armor.
really scared there for a second.
But once Anniek was able to visualize, run off and find a new family.
Yeah. Look, Ronan might be the sole survivor.
Oh.
And then he'll be one of those dogs that lies on his mistress's grave waiting for her return.
Free amongst
God.
the highlands.
Hachiko?
See?
Is that
Oh.
Yeah.
train dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, or Fry's dog.
Ugh. God.
I have a hand gesture for you.
But he won't. But he won't be dead, and that's what I promised.
Sure, just yeah, and you know, can sleep anywhere,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm gonna regret asking this. Does anyone want to do anything in the night, or are all just actually sleeping?
Let's
Sleeping.
get to the next leg of our journey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you are the most well-behaved Vaesen party I've had.
I just want to hand wave getting like some solid like mutton, so but like
Yeah.
happy to be but that's it. Like
Perfect.
Is it a different day from when we were on the ship when we got the newspaper?
When you wake up, it will be Friday.
Okay, but not tonight.
It is currently still Thursday. Is that right?
Okay.
Friday? No, today's Friday, tomorrow will be Saturday.
Okay.
You're
But
still
we got-
on Friday. You got the
And-
morning paper. There is an evening gazette, but that seems to focus mainly on Cork and Queenstown, and has page 6 isn't about scandals. It's about trade negotiations and harbor tariffs.
Okay. Just checking if we should be checking if there's a new paper.
And people penning letters to the editors about the insanely risen costs on day laborers.
Good for the day laborers.
Good for them. Alright, the following morning, I'm so proud of you.
We got a place to be. We got stuff to do, and we only got
Look,
2
that
episodes.
hasn't stopped Eva or Baker before. I think you're just a really good influence on them, Liz. You should stay.
We spent 2 episodes doing drinking games once.
Oh, I remember.
Yes. Yeah. We're Lilo. Rest in peace.
Oh.
Actually, don't rest in peace. Halt the fuck out of them. This place doesn't, like, unless you specifically asked for it at night, it's not like a breakfast tray in your room. You just go downstairs and you have a table and you eat there.
Perfect.
Madeline would ask for the paper.
Local or English?
I'm looking to see if there's any of those stories about those areas around Galway, because that's where we're headed.
Oh,
About that-
yes, the Irish Jack the Ripper.
Jack the
They don't even
Ripper.
get their own name.
Yes, the person who's flaying people alive.
Honestly, I think it's a load of nonsense. You know how hard it is to flay a person?
Actually, I
They
tried to
Oh,
figure that.
no.
Like,
Wait,
while you're mid-sentence, like, walking
Yeah.
away to go get your paper.
As they come back with the paper, do you know how to flay a person alive?
No, I know how hard it is to skin a deer, and people are more difficult.
Would they be?
They have different skin, and their limbs aren't all quite in the same arrangements, and every time you get to a joint, you have to work around the joint.
My lady, what time is our train?
Writing this down.
More notes.
What time is our train again? Just like trying to like interject into the conversation so it doesn't turn into like a 3-hour back and forth.
Your train is at like the first one, and not quite the first one, like it's like an 8 a.m. train.
We should probably be getting over to the train station here.
Fine.
Just so reluctant to leave it.
But I need to know.
I'm certain that we will find someone else who has some of this information for you.
Maybe we can find the person who's doing it. I bet they could explain it real well.
She's kind of like this tight little smile, and she's like,
And just more notes.
Something about joints.
Joints needing to
Outside pipe, asking, not in even like an information gathering sort of way, like
bored.
shooting the shit, waiting, yeah, just killing time, local news, like
I
literally
need
gossip.
Yeah. Well, before you do that, roll vigilance.
ooh,
Vigilance.
the first roll of the game.
10 minutes before we end. I'm sorry, you had a lot of things to do.
The first roll of the episode. Nice.
I was like, that's not the
Yay.
first roll of the game. Ooh, one success.
One
Nice.
success. As you're looking around,
I see the real Jack the Ripper.
off to your right side, wrong country, on one of the windowsills is a little gift for you. No, it's definitely meant for you. It's like a little wood carving. Very small, very finely carved.
That a carving of.
It's hard to tell which animal exactly, but it's an animal skull. With a little... You know how you have like a bird skull?
Sure.
You have the flat area on top of the skull. On the flat area of the skull, there are wolf tracks carved into it.
How big is?
It's
Oh,
hard to
okay.
see with
Oh,
the-
thank God.
Like,
Okay.
like proper raven.
Okay. So like to scale. I was thinking like a
Yes.
very small.
No, the carving is very finely done, but
Yeah,
it's a fairly large carving. With like a wolf track printed across the skull.
That right.
There's
Fuck
a little
it.
bit. There's some leaves there, some twigs. It
Big.
has a very foresty vibe.
I'll take anything that doesn't naturally belong on that.
Okay.
Is there anything I would know? Ought I leave?
Yes. You should either leave good food, like not a pig ear, or a valuable coin would be a good trade-off when they welcome you. If you want their permission to be in this area. The rest of the beef Wellington?
Like 3 days old at this point.
I think it's
In your pocket? It hasn't been refrigerated? Ooh.
cooked.
The flavors are very well married at this point.
Yeah. I mean, if not, I would definitely have some.
Oh my God. Your pockets must be rank.
Not
There's just
great.
food. There's food in every pocket.
You're right, though. I would have probably finished them. Yeah, I mean, unless there's well, no, I did say that I went out and got mutton.
You did.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty decent mutton. You place the emergency mutton down. you see... I think you can see them. You see a small creature with pointy ears and goat hoofs for feet and a tail. Step daintily around the corner of the building, pick up the mutton, curtsy to you. You're not sure if it's an actual curtsy or a mock curtsy. It's hard to tell. And flip clop disappear off around the corner again.
I pipe out and go wait outside.
And that's actually where we'll leave all of you for this week, with you having made friends with the local woodwives.
Ooh.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Nothing too gruesome happening to our party yet. So far it's just sad unnamed NPCs that are dying. We will be back next week when Ferdinand will be rejoining the party. Depending on whether or not he survives the scene I've planned for him at the start of the game. Look, he went off alone. People
You're not
know
wrong.
what
You're not
happens
wrong.
when people go off alone in horror games.
You split
Not
the
befriend the
party.
woodwives.
Yep.
He did not befriend Woodward. He played Blood on the Lens with us. He knows the risks. We will briefly go around my wonderful players and they can tell you who they are, what other cool stuff they have going on for them, projects they're in, things they've created, and then we're going to raid out and see you again soon. And I'm counting on Eva to know the Sword and Key calendar because
Sure, why
I
not?
still don't. Look, you own this place. I just work here. Look, I'll just start with Liz again to buy you extra time.
Hi friends, I'm Liz. You can find me here. This is currently the only place where I'm doing any of the things.
An exclusive.
An exclusive, you might say.
Oh.
I do occasionally write solo TTRPGs, so if you're into that sort of thing, you can find those at the link below. I'm also on Bluesky. You can follow me there. I'm way less active on Bluesky than I probably should be. It's mostly retweeting stuff from the channel, but retweeting, whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean. But I'm more active on Instagram, so if you you know, want to get a peek inside my brain, I guess that's where that
There's
happens.
a promise.
I mean, that's where that happens, so.
Thank you, Liz. Baker.
Hi.
Another Sword and Key exclusive, I think.
I am, yes. Hi, my name is Baker. I am on Bluesky. I am also on Instagram. If you do not like politics, I would suggest staying out of my stories. They are heavily political. But you can find me here on Sword and Key, where I occasionally run one-shots that are absolutely ridiculous. And mainly play in horror games. Other times, yeah.
Perfect. My name is Anniek. I am currently a Sword and Key exclusive. I have joined other channels before in the past, but we'll just... I might be looking at a few more EU time slots because time differences are terrible for planning. But also I've had a really shit few months, which means that I have completely forgotten about social media. So I am technically... I have social media accounts. I don't think I've posted anything since December. I will try to get back to it. But for now, if you want to know if I'm running a game anywhere, it's probably going to be here. So keep an eye on Sword and Key socials to find out what wild plans we have. Eva and I, when we're not doing Vaesen or other slightly more long-form games, we try out weird little indie RPGs or big indie RPGs, and we usually spend a lot of time on music and art and don't bother learning the rules. So in between actual seasons, you can find us here for chaotic Sunday playthroughs. My partner in crime, Chaos. Eva.
Hello, it's me. I also sort of forget Bluesky exists. So while I guess you can find me there, I am also Keeks. But I want to say, I did this last week. Factually bound. Please hire
just
cast.
Like it here.
And I'm so glad, genuinely. Nothing makes me happier than you guys around and. But also, cast and love these people. I do, because as much as I, if they would like to go, I would like that to be supported. Anyway, you can find me here Sundays with whatever as planned. Literally, it's been a thing at this point, and see what it lands on, and that.
We have a list of games in our Google Drive that is
and a Trello board.
We can't even roll a D100 anymore.
Oh,
we're past that.
Yet here we are. I'm also here on Saturdays for Horizon's Call, playing a more of an open book, definitely wealthier character. Never address, and that's fine. What else do we have going on? Find our Discord, which is where pretty much all of us hang out. Exclamation socials. You can find all of our affiliate links under links that include Jen, Long Dog Dice. You get Linnea Dice. And anyway, I think it's just dice. Got confused. Coming up on Friday, we have Strictly Ballroom for our Sword and Key night, which I think rounds out the Boz Luhrmann. I don't know.
Did we do Moulin Rouge? Did that happen?
We did.
Okay, I must have missed that night. Bummer.
One day we'll do Train to Busan at a time slot. I can actually watch my favorite movie ever.
We'll plan that, yeah.
You keep doing movie nights at 1 a.m.
It's true. No, I will do a European friendly Train to we'll plan. Saturday we have Indigo Nexus continue session 8 and Horizon's Call. And then Gate Night return. I skipped our continuing assault upon her. LD, I see that. I've got something.
Is it happy birthday?
Is it about her birthday?
Yes.
Happy
birthday, Lady
Happy
Dame.
birthday!
Yes.
Happy birthday!
That was actually not what it made me think of, but yes, thank you. Yes, everybody check out Lady Dame.
Do we have tea recommendations for Vaesen?
I don't
I
think so
we
because our
talked about
hiatus
getting them
was
for
so.
season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then season 3 got pushed back as well.
Okay.
But
Today
I'm just
we
here for the dungeon crawler call tea at this point.
got the command. We are raiding Quest Junkies. Care yourselves. Take pets, hydrate, and we will see you